Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails in the Sky, second chapter, part 51. Last time what did we do? We checked in on the farm, I almost said the fog, the Perzel farm, where we learned that unfortunately the lady in black had gotten to them already and they were already put to sleep. We also got attacked by some fog monsters. We were then taunted into the Mistwalled Forest. I just realized it's called the Mist Forest. So I mean, I guess fog and mist are kind of a different thing. Well, not really, but you know. Yeah. Suffice it to say, we just fought some monsters. It was actually a really good boss fight. I got a little salty in the middle just because the confusion spam was a little annoying. But yeah, it was a good fight. Honestly, I think this game has had like overall much better balance in its boss fights than the first game did. The person who controlled them is still around here somewhere, but where? It helps that basically all the boss fights in this game had 4 characters since like the very beginning. Your efforts deserve a reward, and I am able to give you this. I shall give you the sweetest I am able. Okay, Shara, please tell us who this lady is. We know you know. Oh, it's the Ouroboros music. Oh shit, dude. What? Oh, we all trapped in illusions? This is my house. Oh, I know what's gonna happen here. But I was in Mistwalled, and when did the fog clear? Oh, it's playing. Yeah, I know exactly what's gonna happen. She's gonna go into the house, and everyone's gonna be back, and she's gonna be real happy, but it's all an illusion. You know, it's gonna be Joshua's back. Maybe her mother's gonna be alive again. Come on, I'm familiar. I know exactly what's about to happen here. You can't pull one up on me, dude. Whew, that should be enough. Ah, Estelle. What's wrong? You're up early. I see now. You wanted to spend some time with your papa who's been gone for so long, huh? Alright then, leap into papa's arms, Estelle. He's ready. Oh, don't treat me like I'm 4 years old, Dad. Aren't you busy with your army work? How'd you sneak away for time off? I mean, come on, at least tell me ahead of time. We could have matched sketch. Oh dear, this energetic already? Yeah, it's definitely gonna be the mother. Yeah. You know, maybe she probably went a little over top with the illusion, right? Like, it would have maybe been a little believable if it was like just Cassius, but I assume we're gonna bring the mother back, maybe even Joshua as well. I think I woke up Stella with my log chopping. We were just getting some quality father-daughter time in. Oh, really? Estelle seems a little less enthused than you, though. Don't nag her too much or she'll get annoyed. What? Never! Estelle? You don't hate Papa, do you? I know I'm not home much because of my work, but remember, Estelle, Papa loves you more than anything. Wait a... Oh, it's alright. I think she's a bit shy because he hasn't seen you in so long, dear. Isn't that right, Estelle? Is that... Mom? Why, what's this all of a sudden? Did you forget Mama's face? It's... Oh. Hmm? Oh. Oh goodness, Estelle, what is it? Did you have a bad dream? I don't remember much of it, but you were gone. And you couldn't come home and I was sad and... Well, don't worry. Mama's right here. We're not going anywhere either, I promise. So just relax, alright, sweetie? Okay. Papa's feeling a bit lonely over here, you know. Oh, darling, you're still there? Ouch. An axe through my heart, Lena. Oh, come on, just joking. Here. Ah, yes. Good morning, Daddy. I feel weird saying this shit, dude. Alright, today Papa will play any game you want, Estelle. Really? Cassie's bright, never goes back on his word. I'll play anything you want, even house. Then I want to go fish. Hell yeah. Oh no, that's my daughter. An excellent choice. Although most people think of fishing as a man's hobby. You sure you don't want to play house? Nuh-uh, I want to go fishing. Gonna be the greatest rod and angler, that's what they're called. The world's ever seen. Do you think it's alright, Lena? It'll be fine, darling. There's plenty of ways to be feminine. Though, unless you brave fishers want to go fishing for breakfast... Oh, good idea. Breakfast? Yeah. I'm really hungry. I am really hungry. I could eat, dude. Well then, let's go put it... You don't drink coffee with food, dude. That's nasty. I drink a lot of coffee, never with food. What kind of weirdos do that? I mean, I know a lot of people like coffee with their breakfast. They're weirdos. Those were happy days. And she has some long ass hair. Morning spent together as a family, whole and complete. It's also a nice little way to do like a flashback sequence too. You know? This music's nice. Playing among the trees and fields, watched over by loving parents. Because really, we don't really know too much about her childhood, especially pre-Joshua. You know, like the mother's really only ever been like occasionally referenced, like in the beginning of the game and stuff, or the beginning of the first game. Helping with chores only when you wanted to, though. And at night, falling asleep embraced by mother's warmth. So her room hasn't changed. See, it's the exact same room, dude. It's even got the pole in the background, too. Days of happiness with no sight or knowledge of sadness or loneliness. It was the closest one could come to bliss. But it's all a lie. Oh man, look at young Shara there. Well, it's about time I head out. Estelle, I'll be back to play again in the spring, okay? Oh, okay, but... You just come back to play and now you're going home already? Can't you stay another day, Shara? Well, I'd really love to, but everyone at the circus is waiting for me too. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure the Ouroboros person was in the circus with her, right? Maybe the ringleader or something? Or maybe just another girl in there at the same time? Shara, thank you again for coming over. You always go out of your way for Estelle's sake. Nah, it's okay. I love playing with her too. Besides, Mrs. Bright, your cooking is amazing. I could ever miss that. Oh, don't flatter me too much. Come out and play anytime you want, Shara. I'll even treat you to some of my special reserve brandy next time. Wait, really? Sweet. Darling? It was just a joke. Of course. Shara, please don't take Cassie up on that offer. I don't care how much you want to try it. You're only 12. Maybe you can have a sip or two, but absolutely nothing serious until you're an adult. Oh, but... Shara... Yeah, totally wait until I'm older, like, totally. I wish someone would let me try a little, though. No wonder she has such a strong tolerance. She got started early. Mr. Harvey and Lucia don't let me have any either. That's a good thing, trust me. Anyway, do give our regards to everyone at the circus. Invite Mr. Harvey and everyone else next time, too, if you wish. I'd be happy to host a barbecue in the garden. Okay, I'll be sure to tell them. Well, goodbye, Estelle. Be good. I will. No, she won't. It does feel lonelier somehow when she leaves. She did say she'll be returning in the spring. I do have some time off around then, so we'll make it a big party next time. That would be perfect. I want a sibling. What? Oh, well, I mean, I only get to play with Shara sometimes, so I want a sibling I can play with. You want, that's quite a request, Estelle. How do I... Oh, you want a little brother or sister, sweetie? Well, you know, this is one thing we can't promise we can give you. It's up to Adios to decide when people are born. Really? Yes, you see, when the goddess decides to give parents a child, she sends a beautiful bird from the top of the cloud tops carrying the baby. And then often late at night, the bird delivers the baby to Mama and Papa. Oh, I get it. I'll pray really hard for the goddess then. Well, that might help too. But perhaps if you're a very good girl, Estelle, the goddess will send us one as a reward. Dude, talk about blackmail. That's like Santa Claus on steroids, dude. You're amazing at this as always. Darling, don't like you have no part in this. You have some real hard work to do after all. Oh god, please don't talk about that. This is not one of those type of games. Well, I mean, we could get to work right now if you want. Perhaps later. Right now I need to get dinner ready. Right. Huh? Well, it's another one of those H wells. Oh no, it was an H that was the last, like, I guess that's a typo? Unless, like, I'm just an idiot? Unless it's maybe supposed to be, like, I mean, I can't, well? Like, that doesn't really seem like a, like, I don't know. I can't put it into words. But yeah, let's go fishing, dude. Okay, never mind. JK. Well, I suppose I can catch up on a few things in my office. Poor thing to be shut out by both of the women in his life. Estelle, be careful you play, alright? Yeah, don't play near the pond when you're alone. A sibling, huh? That's funny, my heart feels kind of weird. It's like I forgot something somewhere. Gotta find it. Oh, we're girl Estelle now. So we gotta find something. Maybe like proof that this is an illusion? Like some discrepancy maybe? Got an axe. Can we leave? No, I shouldn't go without an adult. We are the adult! What is it, Estelle? You want to play with Papa after all? No. I see. What you reading? Ah, this? It's called The Great Bracer Guild Houses of Zemuria. Bracer? Yes, all this book might be a bit hard for you to understand, Estelle. I know, how about I read you a picture book like Mama does? No, not right now. Well, if you wish. Dude, no wonder he runs away all the time. He gets no respect, dude. Okay. Ooh, let's go check out this room. The door is locked. Huh? What is this? Was it this room? I don't know. Maybe I should ask Daddy. It's not a word I like, dude. Papa I can handle. The other one feels weird, dude. Hey, what's in the room on the second floor? The one near the bedroom? That's our storage room. Storage room? Storage, Estelle. It's a place where you keep things you don't use much. It's like a toy chest, but bigger. We haven't been there since, how long now? Must be covered in dust and cobwebs. Oh. Where's the key to it? Wait, are you gonna go in there? I wanna go exploring. Well, I suppose it can't hurt. Mama keeps the key to it. Go and ask her for it. She is not here. Got 4 chairs. Guess maybe she's outside. Hello? There she is. Let's see. That should be the last of the onions, and now... There you are. Oh, Estelle. Trying to sneak up a bit of food already? No, I gotta ask a question. We need a key, dude. You wanna explore the storage room? It's all dusty, though. You'll get very dirty. Well, alright. You know the small set of drawers in your mama's bed? The key's in the topmost drawer. Where the hell do you guys live? No, seriously, where is their room? Because, I mean, there's just these 2, right? Where the hell does Cassius and them sleep? So, I mean, that's, you know... Where the... That's his office. Okay, I guess the office is their bedroom, too. Okay, so what will we find in the storage room? I assume there'll be something that'll jog our memory of the fact that, you know, it's an illusion. Maybe something Joshua related. considering this is his room. No, it's a storage room, all right. This room has lots of stuff, but this is weird. Why does my heart feel so funny? Okay, we got a treasure chest. A harmonica. There we go. Wow, it's pretty. This is a music thing you blow, right? Gonna try playing it. Oh, okay. You actually want me to try playing it. Items. Is it gonna be the jingle? It's almost it's kind of almost there. Come on, you can do it, Estelle. It's got a pretty sound, but it's kind of hard. But it's weird. I feel like I've heard this before. I mean, it was kind of like the little tune that Joshua plays, but just kind of bad. I guess we can go ask like maybe Cassie's about it. It's a very lovely harmonica you have there. It was in the storeroom. Is it yours? It isn't, but I don't believe it's Lena either. I wonder whose it is. May I see it for a moment? Okay. Let me see. The stamp of something. Well, this was made in Erebonia. Now I really have no idea who this might be. Or whose this might be. Now, you're the one who found it, so perhaps it's a gift from Adios. Why not try playing it? I don't know. Play it again, dude. It's almost there. You can hear it like at the beginning, right? Guess we're gonna talk to the mom, and then maybe it's a play in a certain location. Ooh, didn't he play it on the balcony? Well, we're gonna talk to the mom first. I'm trying to remember. He either plays it at like the lake or the balcony, from what I remember. And that kind of like in the beginning of the first game. Did you find that in our storage room? Yep. Is it yours? No, I don't remember ever honing a harmonica. I don't remember your father ever serenading me with one either. I wonder who it belongs to. Yeah, I'm gonna try the balcony. So I believe that is where an old Joshua used to play it. There we go. Still off, still needs some work. I can't play it at all. This harmonica thing is hard. I mean, that's how I felt, man. I had a harmonica as a child. I was like, ooh, it's so cool, dude. And then I could never do anything with it. Compared to what it takes to use a staff, I think the harmonica is much easier. It's really just a matter of concentration. Huh? Overall, though, it's a great song. Cheerful yet somehow wistful. I like your other songs too, of course, but this one's my favorite. What's it called again? I remember that conversation. It was where... Ooh, it was closer. It's closer, I think. That first note was definitely almost it. No, that's not it. It goes like this. Let's go! Oh, it's so good, dude. It's also like super quiet. I don't even know if this is like so quiet it may not even show up on the recording. It's such a nice little tune, dude. It just like puts you at peace. That snapper out of it. Hey Joshua, the Whereabouts of Light. I finally played it. That's such a lovely song. Mom? Well, I'm not really your mother, Estelle. I'm a phantom, I suppose, a memory of the Lena Bright you once knew. As I suspect you already realized, everything that's happened until now has been a dream. Yeah, I kinda figured out. Even if it is a dream, though, you're still my mom, Mom. This was maybe the happiest time of my life. A lot of people feel that way about their childhoods, Estelle. But even so, you're going, aren't you? Yeah. There's still some people waiting for me, and there's something really important I've got to do, so... I see. Joshua, you said? He sounds like quite a handsome young man. Mom? Look at you, you're already you're beet red, sweetie. It's funny. I'm not truly Lena, and yet I feel peaceful. Little Estelle is all grown up and strong. She's even found true love. As a mother, I couldn't be any happier. Mom, Now, don't make that face. Didn't you remember that you have something you need to do? This is the end of the dream. That is the way back to the waking world. Yeah. Kinda want to eat your omelet again for the end, though. Really? If you want to have it, you should try making it yourself. Your omelet will probably be just as good as mine. Give me a recipe. What do you... Everything you are as a parent, your skills, your dreams, your hopes for their future, you pass down onto your children, knowingly or not. Even if you never have a chance to teach them directly, everything you do, every thought, and word they carry with them as long as they live. You carry me with you, Estelle, omelet and all. What an odd conversation, dude. Yeah, I guess I do. Give my regards to your father, and to Joshua. I will, I promise. Goodbye, Mom. Goodbye, my darling Estelle. That was nice. That was a nice little way to both, um, do like a meeting, like a flashback, like mid-story that doesn't feel like, that feels like it's a part of the story. I don't know. It was neat. I wonder what everybody else saw. Estelle, thank Adios you woke up. Yeah, it was like a really long dream. Now I get it. It's because of this. Hey guys, happy dream time is over. Come on back to reality. Snap back to reality and all that. Estelle, how? I was trapped in a dream, I see. Thank goodness you're awake. You still surprise me sometimes, Estelle. Not only did you wake up on your own, but you woke the others up as well. Now then, with that settled, so how did you wake up, Shira? You're there, aren't you? Show yourself, Luciola. You've called for me at last. I mean, she really should have at least mentioned this chick from the start. What? Just so we know what we're up against. I knew it. Ooh, yeah, that's an evil-looking chick, dude. It's been a very, very long time, Shira. 8 years or more now, 8 years, so that would have been right after she decided to become a bracer. About that, yes. To think you would ever be responsible for something like this. What are you doing, Lucy? Or Lucy? I don't know. Whoa, wait, hold on. Shira, you know this person? Why, Estelle, sweetheart, that hurts. Have you forgotten me so quickly? What in the world do you mean? The nice lady who showed you all those wonderful tarot card games and read your fortune? Don't you remember? What? Oh, the chick in the background there. But she was... No way. You're Miss Lucy? Well, that is who I was. Once. Okay. I mean, might want to put some clothes on. It's kind of foggy and cold outside, but, whatever. You do you. But now my purpose is different. Now I'm Enforcer number 6 to the Grandmaster of Ouroboros, Lucio the Bewitching Bell. But why? How? I would imagine Shara has figured it out, yes? Illusion magic using a bell. Your specialty, Lucy. Hope you won't try and tell me the fog all over Roland is an illusion, however. No, of course not. That was a phenomenon caused by the gospel. It has worked well as a catalyst of sorts to interfere with dreams. Are you saying the gospel can affect the human mind? It seems it can. My bell is little more than a guiding hand. The gospel, the fog, the bell together create a dream so real that illusions cannot compare. A simple, happy dream bereft of suffering and loneliness, a dream you wish was real. Dreams are not a toy for you to abuse, pawn of Ouroboros. But that is, I see. Hey, Enforcer, why is the Society doing all this? What are you hoping to gain with these bizarre experiments? I am but a servant, Estelle, the striking hand of the Grand Master in the Angus. In truth, I myself have been little more than a catalyst for this experiment. You shall have to ask the Professor Loe for details. Professor Loe? I've heard those names again and again, but who are they? You will see when the time comes, which may not be far off now. Oh yeah, because she doesn't know that Alba is evil. It is ironic, though. You've met them both before. So, Loe is Lawrence? Shit, dude. I can't keep track, man. I can't tell if they're the same person or not. I don't remember from the first game. I believe they're the same person? Lucy, may I say one thing? Oh, of course. At first, I didn't intend to stay in Libel for long. I was simply looking for a place to run away to, really, until you came back. But now it's been 8 years. Now I have friends, companions, people I consider family, a job I'm proud of. I'm no longer the dancing girl Shara the Harvey troupe. I'm Shara Harvey, the bracer. I still have no clue. I guess it was Charizard? It just sounds like I'm saying Charizard, and I lose. Just, you know, not a fan. Shara? This new home of mine? I will not allow anyone to harm it, not even you, Lucy. Good, your spirit is as strong as ever, Shara. And the power of the Society grows enormous, even more so with the power of the Gospels. If you wish to oppose us, you will need everything you have. Oh, she not real? Don't fret, we shall meet again, and soon. Perhaps then we can fill in the long gaps between those lost years. So something must have happened. So I guess maybe she probably joined Ouroboros 8 years ago, and then during that time Shara became a bracer or something? How maddening. She's gotten away, but we've put an end to the trouble. Those slumbering should awake soon. So I guess that's the end of the chapter. Or like, effectively the end of the chapter. It may be like the last chapter, not actually in for a little bit. But I guess that was like the final boss of the chapter, which was actually very manageable for a final boss. The last few final bosses have been quite annoying. Assuming that's the final boss of the chapter. Because what was the final boss of the first chapter? I don't even remember. Because the second chapter were the worms. The third chapter was the double boss fight against the tank and Amathala, which was obnoxious. It was easy, but it was just obnoxious. I don't remember what the first chapter boss was. Oh yeah, it was the big centaur mech. That was a pretty good fight. It was fairly tame. Notice how I remember the annoying one, the worms, is the one I remember instantly. You know, as much as I like complain a lot, I do prefer hard fights that make me get a little salty, because they're so much more memorable. You know? Like, when fights kind of have a little bit of a nonsense mechanic thrown in there, I do prefer it. I mean, like, for example, I'm never going to forget the boss at the end of the second chapter in the first game, because of how stupid it is. You know? But, would I say that's a good boss fight? No. It's a hell of a lot more memorable than most other boss fights in RPGs, so it's like, how do you measure that, you know? It's like, you go for memorability or like actual good design. I don't really know which one I prefer. I think I do actually prefer a little bit of nonsense in my boss fights, you know? I see what a mess this was. I'm sorry, Aina. I should have spoken to everyone about my suspicions sooner. It's not a problem, Shara. Even if we had known it was your acquaintance of yours, it sounds like it wouldn't have helped very much. Just pay for my drinks next time, we'll call it even. You got it. Given the way you two drink, I'm not sure that's the best promise to make, Shara. Poor Oliver. The fog has cleared, everyone who was asleep has awoken. Great work, everyone. You actually cleared several full jobs on this one, so let me pay them all at once. 4,000 Mira. 1,000 Mira. 5,000 Mira. Feels like we didn't manage a real solution to this one either. We haven't managed a real solution to anything. We've accomplished nothing in this entire game. Now the gospel can mess with people's minds too. That's like pure orbal fiction as far as most people are concerned, right? I mean, there is a confuse orbit that confuses people. I mean, just saying. Yeah, that one's the hardest to explain so far. I think you need to call Grandpa or send him a letter. Well, either way, all we can do is wait for Gramps to finish picking apart the gospel he's got on hand. More to the point, I think the society's really starting to tip their hand. Adding in this event, we know of 5 enforcers in total. Well, we know there's 15 apparently, if little girls to be believed. Enforcer number X, Blue Blanc, the Phantom Thief. Enforcer number 8, Walter the Direwolf. Enforcer number 15, Rene, the Angel of Slaughter. Enforcer number 6, Luciola, the Bewitching Belle. Well, like, she's really cold because she doesn't have any freaking clothes on, dude. And Enforcer number 8, Campanella the Fool. Then we know, we've also heard the names of 2 repeatedly, the Professor and Loe. Seems likely one of those 2 men is the name we know as Lieutenant Lawrence. Okay, I'm glad we finally cleared that up. I was pretty sure, but at the same time I was like, maybe Lawrence looked different? I don't know, dude, it's been a long time. I don't have the best memory. Yeah, that seems right. Luciola said I know both of them. It's very possible Lawrence Belger was a false or even stolen identity. What gets me is that this whole mess is supposed to be the work of 7 people. That's just the craziest damn thing I've ever heard. 7 people did all this? Well, we know there's a few more people, I guess, assuming all the numbers are filled, right? We'll need to be prepared for anything, even more so than before. Shara, are you sure you want? I mean, honey, didn't you hear me earlier? Libreville's my home. You don't need a special reason to protect your homeland, even if that means fighting a memory from your old home. Shara. Well, keep in mind, Shara, it doesn't have to end that way, you know. Walter and I accepted a long time ago it has to end in a battle between us. The only way we have to say anything about each other is with our fists. That's not necessarily true for you and Miss Lucy, you know. Well, I think Zen has a point. Sherry, you still got a lot of time to figure out what you want to do. And I think I know what I want to do myself. What? Hey everyone. I realize it's kind of late, but there's something I need to show you all. Huh? Estelle? Oh, the photo, maybe? Yeah, it's time. Everyone, I got this photo from Nell and Dorothy a little while ago. This is, what, that thing where the bandit ship got retaken? Ah, I see, so that's how it played out then. Well, I recognize the girl on the left, she's one of the Capuas from the tournament. And on the right... What? Joshua? Sorry I kept quiet about this until now. It was kind of a shock, so I just couldn't come out and say it. Estelle? I don't know what Joshua thinks he's doing, but I think he's trying in his own way to fight the society. I don't think he joined the Capuas to do bad things, but he's still, well, we understand, Estelle. Besides, his lower face is covered in the photo. I certainly can't say for sure this is Joshua Bright, no sir. We'll keep this internal to the guild for now. Thanks, Ina. But Estelle, are you sure? You finally found a clue about Joshua? Yeah, I'm sure. My connection to Joshua isn't going anywhere, not so long as I remain myself, you know? Now that I think of it that way, I'm not going crazy over it. We're walking down different paths, but I know our destination's the same. I mean, yeah, we're both opposing the society. Eventually, you know, if nothing else, we'll meet up at the base, you know, when it comes time to actually fight them. So I'm going to keep going my own way for now. If I don't, I'll never become the kind of person I need to become. Well, despite trying to act cool, gotta admit, I really want to know just what's going on between Joshua and this tomboy there. Still got a long way to go, I guess. Oh, Estelle. Looks like you really made up your mind. Your dream in the forest must have been something else, huh? Yeah. I was given a chance to remember my bond with Joshua. And I remember my mother's warmth. I guess I can actually be thankful to the gospel this time. I guess so. I'd like to take a train to stop... Wait, what? It'd take a train to stop you at this point, I swear. I saw that as eyed, and I was like, what? Even gospels cannot stand before our Estelle. Inspiring. Well, that's the end of the chapter. So, can we not turn that quest in? We just failed that quest. You can't complete it. Okay, cool. Good to know. So, are we? Oh, this is the final chapter. Chapter 4 end. We will never know. That is the tower. That is the blue tower. The one next to us. Yeah. Esmelos Tower. It's just what we heard. Now we're gonna keep going because I need to not only do I need to end the video, I need to end the session. So we're gonna keep going until we get to an actual we can control ourselves point. One of the 4 device towers activated on the release of the seal beneath Gransel Castle. The second barrier defending the Oriel from all angles. The Professor's research was spot on, it seems. There's an airship. It's more like don't know. It looks evil. It kind of looks like the same airship from that the Spec Ops soldiers were using in the first game. Yo, sorry to keep you waiting. Hope we didn't tire you out with the delay. Ah, Walter, Campanella, this is a surprise. I was sure it'd be Loe who met me here. What turning of the wind is this, I wonder? Loe has accompanied the Professor for the moment. So much as it may not be my place as a mere observer, I came in instead. And I ain't got much to do at this point. Right now I'm just killing some time. How unusual for both of you. Though interesting, Loe has accompanied the Professor. They are performing the last experiment then. Apparently. Our big fancy plan is heading into the big leagues, looks like. The organisms and Jaegers are almost ready. Once we have the beta in hand, we'll all be busy, quite busy, I suspect. Okay. So the Professor and them are doing something. And it's the last experiment, so final chapter, question mark? The last experiment. They mean to go up against the legend, I take it? Even the Professor and Loe are going to struggle with that, I would imagine. Maybe. We're talking about hijacking a creature of legend, after all. Ain't like throwing pictures around and shaking the earth. Hey, Campanella, this ain't like you. Oh, what's this now? You're usually happily tagging along with the Professor. If you ain't doing that, especially when things are this interesting, that means something even better's come up. So spit it out already. Why, Walter, I'm hurt. You have so little faith in me? I trust you about as much as your number. What overflowing camaraderie, Walter. Such slings, such arrows, you two are so cruel. Well, in truth, I would love to sit back and watch the fireworks unfold, but as it turns out, I've got a bit of work to do. I'm off again to gain its permission to use the Ark. Shit, seriously? We're finally busting out that monstrosity out? This mission gets better every day. The Crimson Ark, the Glorious. I find it hard to believe we would use such... Do we intend to turn this nation into nothing more than a smoking crater? What? That will be up to the Professor and Loe. So I'm afraid I must depart as soon as we're done. I so look forward to hearing about our experiment when we get back. Well, that's not worrying or anything. Apparently they've got like more than a nuclear weapon. There's Loe and Alba. Or whatever his real name is, like Wiseman, I think. This is... Yes, I thought it would be here. Behold, Loe, a majestic thing, is it not? Are you really going to perform an experiment on something like this? I understand your apprehension. Without this data, however, we have no hope of completing the beta. We must know. It's a freaking spooky ghost. Okay. Oh, it's a freaking... It's a dragon, dude! They teased us about a dragon earlier. Dude, look how big it is! Oh, I see we woke you. The first time in the waking world of mortals in 20 years, yes? This is the first time we've met. Allow me to introduce myself. You may call me George without an E, Wiseman. I'm one of the Angus, caretaker of Ouroboros. Caretaker of Ouroboros? Is Ouroboros a thing, maybe? Be gone. This power which hangs about thee like a mist, familiar it be somehow, but thy eyes betray thy purpose. And those windows I see a soul twisted and bent and capable of joy, unyoked from bringing suffering and agony to thy fellow man. Hell yeah, dragon. Good God, dragon. Well, such compliments, but I'm afraid I must deny your request. I won't be going anywhere. After all, we've business regarding the treasure of Adios. What? What? Show him the way. Dude, that's a big-ass dragon. Does this stir up memories from 1200 years ago? It's merely a replica, but I dare say it's well made enough, wouldn't you? Surely that is not. That cannot mean the shining ring. But I do. Okay, he's got a spear thingy. Are they gonna kill this dragon? That which one must protect. Okay, so apparently it's not the final chapter, because it said final chapter in the first game. Dang, there's 6 chapters in this game? There's no way there's more than 6, dude. Okay, who do we got? We still got Shira, so we will roll.
You're right, please.
Oliver and Zin. Okay, time we finally got to bows, you know. We've been planning for a million years. Or, you know, like we've been planning. It's the only place I haven't seen experiment too. That's true from the sounds of it. There anything odd happening in bows. Okay, so let's peep the side quests, see if there's any oh my god, dude. Got a nostalgia recipe. Diacid secret. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Off screen, we will leave these 3 quests alone, and we'll do the 2 monsters, and we'll turn in the fishing spot quest. We'll go back to the forest and get the final fishing spot, and then turn that in, and then we'll save these 3 for doing on screen, I guess. So yeah, I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye guys.